The Spooky Nook, North America's largest indoor arena, recently hosted Art of War 9 in front of a capacity crowd. The night kicked off with Camden, New Jersey's knockout artist John Jones welcoming Gracie 717 debut heavyweight Josh Carr to the cage. This fight did more than kick off the night as both big men threw ferocious punches and had the crowd on edge. In the end, it was Josh Carr picking up his first win with a rear naked choke. Next up was a 135-pound battle as Gracie 717's Grant Swift and Team Vicious Stefan Yeskowiak met. The fight ended with a brutal guillotine choke as Stefan actually raised Swift off the canvas for the highlight victory. In a battle of great Americans, Marine Tanner Lead made his debut against firefighter Sean Glass. The fight lived up to the hype as both warriors went after each other. In the end, it was Sean Glass taking home the win via unanimous decision. Major prospects, the undefeated Christian Carr and Steve Calero, faced off in what turned into a 3-round war. Both fighters had to really work to make it to the final bell. In the end, the decision went to Christian Carr, who improved his undefeated record to 3-0. The newly created 165-pound division crowned its first champion as Jace Kendall outpointed a very aggressive Noel Irizarry. Fans went crazy for this fight, and the back-and-forth action didn't disappoint. In the end, Kendall took home his first title belt. The vacant Art of War 170-pound title was on the line as Royal Striking's Trent Stump and Team Walker's Jimmy Sandlin collided. Sandlin, as expected of Ohio fighters, was tough as hell. However, Stump landed some huge kicks and took home his first title with a unanimous decision. In a battle of friends and former sparring partners, Ben B. Mo Moser and Avery Dad Body Sanchez threw down at a 170-pound catch. Moser, normally a 135er, packed on 35 pounds for the test. Both fighters went back and forth, and when the smoke cleared, Sanchez was declared the winner via unanimous decision. There was a shark sighting in the cage as Cam the Shark Chisholm and Amanda Cole had a gender reveal. Art of War CEO Mike Bickings had a big-ass shark swim out to the cage to deliver the news of their new baby girl. Congrats to both on their new baby shark. On to the pros as AOW 9 hosted the pro debuts of two of the area's best amateurs. Gracie 717's John the Bearcat Brennan and Martinez and Grindhouse MMA's Will Dill went to war. Possibly fight of the night, both fighters beat the hell out of each other for 3 rounds. The fight was made off 2 weeks' notice and both warriors were ready. After 3 rounds of back-and-forth action, Will Dill was victorious via split decision. One of the most anticipated fights of 2018 had a roaring crowd ready to explode. Eugene, the Suitcase Kid Aubrey, coming off a nationally televised first-round knockout at CES, faced a man who never lost in an MMA cage. 7-0 amateur and 3-0 pro, Jake Kazarowski. Jake had a jam-packed crowd on his side ready for his next win, but a well-timed flying knee stunned everybody in attendance. In major fashion, the Suitcase Kid delivers a leading Knockout of the Year candidate with a perfectly timed flying knee knockout. Art of War 125-pound king blamed the shutdown Shoot had a major test in his title defense against Robert Walker. Both men came out looking for a finish, and after a brief exchange, the submission of the year ended the fight in spectacular fashion. Shoot called the move a paintbrush. Referee Bill Bookwalter called it a modified key lock. Whatever it was poetry in motion, and it earned Blaine his first title defense and 7th career win. In the main event, Lancaster's favorite son, Zach Noble Kelly, returned to face Ohio's Brandon Suber. Kelly came out with some rapid-fire strikes, and Suber was able to weather the storm. The fight ended with an injury preventing Kelly from continuing. Brandon Suber picked up the win with a referee stoppage. For the latest Art of War news, fight, and event announcements, check out facebook.com/AOW Cagefighting.